Hi, Nick here, and the title of this video is 2 questions to ask your pressure washing company before you hire them. Okay, question number 1, and this is obviously starting from the standpoint of, you have oil stains in your driveway and you need to get the oil stains removed because your HOA is sending you letters or whatever it may be. Okay, so question number 1 is, can you completely remove the oil stain from my driveway? Okay, now if your pressure washing company that you're interviewing says no, well then obviously you shouldn't hire them. Okay, but if they say yes, well, then the second question is, do you guarantee the oil stain removal? Now, your pressure washing company has plenty of experience doing pressure washing and concrete steam cleaning for that matter. Okay, they know, because of the experience they have, whether or not they're going to be able to completely remove the oil stain from your driveway. Okay, so if they do not guarantee the oil stain removal, then you probably shouldn't hire them if you are looking to get the oil stain removed because your HOA is sending you letters. Okay, but if they do guarantee the oil stain removal, well, all I have to say is that's pretty impressive. Okay, because we actually guarantee the oil stain removal. Now, typically, you have an oil stain in a driveway that looks similar to this. Okay, any pressure washing company that comes along can probably do a great job for you pressure washing and steam cleaning the surface of your driveway. Okay, what I'm talking about is getting these tire marks out and stuff like that. Okay, any standardized pressure washing company should be able to do that for you. Okay, but the real question here is this. Okay, can they get your oil stain out of the concrete? Here's the problem with oil. Oil, when it falls onto the concrete surface, it falls into the pores of the concrete, meaning that it falls beneath the surface. You can't just come along with a wet rag or a degreasing product, wipe it on the surface, and think that your oil stain is going to be gone, because it's not, because that oil is embedded itself underneath the surface of the concrete. Okay, now any pressure washing company that comes along can and probably will perform a steam cleaning service for you. Now this picture right here, what I'm showing you is you're obviously looking at the same oil stain, which is clearly visible. Okay, but guess what? This driveway has had a fresh pressure washing and steam cleaning service performed on it. That's why you have all of these moisture marks. Okay, all these dark areas in the concrete, that's all moisture. Okay, you know what concrete looks like. When it's wet after it rains or something like that, it's full of moisture. Okay, this is all moisture, all this dark area. Okay, it's full of moisture because, again, this driveway has had a fresh cleaning performed on it. However, your oil stain is still very much apparent. Okay, now I'm assuming this is what your desired end result is, having this oil stain completely gone. Okay, and this is what we can guarantee you, is that we completely remove your oil stain from your concrete. Okay, so check it out. This driveway still has some moisture marks in it. This is a different time of day that this picture is taken. You can tell by the guy's shadow that's standing over here, which, by the way, is actually the homeowner. He was pretty impressed with the services that we provided, just because he had tried various products on his driveway surface to try and get that oil stain out, but to no avail. Obviously, he could not get his oil stain out. That's the reason he hired us. Okay, so again, compare this area right here where this oil stain used to be, which is completely dry, to this area up here of the concrete, which is completely dry as well. Okay, there's really no difference in color. I mean, there might be a slight little shade difference, but big deal. There's no oil stain there. Okay, that is that's the reason you're hiring a company to come out and clean your driveway for you, I believe, because you want to get your oil stain removed. You got your HOA sending you letters or something saying that, hey, you need to remove the oil stains from your driveway. And again, these are moisture marks around the driveway here. Okay, and this is all moisture again here. But basically, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on in this quick little mini presentation here, but as you can see, we started with this, okay, and we're ending with this. Okay, most companies out there, at least to my knowledge, in the Las Vegas area, will end up leaving you with this. Okay, again, they have pressure washed your driveway, okay? And by the time all those moisture marks are all dry, the driveway will look, pretty clean, okay? But your oil stain is still in the concrete. That is what the problem is, okay? You need our services, okay? We get your oil stain out of the driveway, out of the concrete for you, okay? So again, any pressure washing company can come along and perform pressure washing services for you, as long as they have decent equipment, and the guy that's utilizing the equipment knows what he's doing, and has a bit of experience with pressure washing, and knowing when and how to use the wand, when to get close to the concrete surface, when to not get close to the concrete surface, so you don't end up with a bunch of marks in the concrete surface when you're all done. But like I said, any company can come along and do pressure washing services for you, okay? Not many can give you an end result like that, okay? Again, before and after. And homeowner is incredibly impressed with the end result that we leave behind when we're done. So anyway, if you need to get your driveway service today, go ahead and visit us at drivewaysteamcleaning.com, or you can call us at 914-5955, obviously with a 702 area code. Hopefully you're in the Vegas area, and you're viewing this video. And if you're not, well, give us a call anyway. We're more than happy to give you some tips and tricks on how to, get the oil stain out of your concrete for you. But anyway, go and visit us at drivewaysteamcleaning.com, or you can call us again at 702-914-5955. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.